Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the handoff. It's Davis.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Cromenhoek. The pass rush closing in. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
There's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to third.
Another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I'll tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
The Noles with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Defense is coming after him. Finding space at the 20. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. That's caught. It's Thomas. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain. Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Shotgun formation here on third down. He's escaping the pocket now. Touchdown, Noles. And they grab the early lead. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to pull it down and run. Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And the Trojans come to the line with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out of the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. And the quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a 3rd down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but with the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important 3rd down to try to convert here.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Boy, it's 3rd and goal, Chris, and they decide to throw for it. Nowhere to go with the football. The defense comes up with this big sack. And as an offensive coordinator, I don't think it's a bad call at all, but you got to put more pressure on this quarterback to make quicker decisions to get the ball out of his hands much quicker.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. State offense heads back onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Moves left out of the pocket. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a 1st down.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's Kromenhoek. Now rolling out to his left. And a sophomore making an impact play.
Oh, my goodness. That looked to be the defensive back who came flying up there to put the pressure on the quarterback.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, USC. And the interception taken to the house. A pick six. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. He's going to take off here. And the defense says not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain. And the Noles looking to run some tempo here. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his back. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play. Any defender could.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Comes the Florida State offense on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Back to pass. It's Kromenhoek. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
The Seminoles looking to keep this drive rolling.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's McCoy. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Ball handed off. Tackle, but first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the Seminoles lining up here on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle. Second down play coming up for this offense. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the side.
sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking to pass. It's Cromenhoek. On the run, he'll let it go. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. He's looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Here's a 1st and 10 play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And the Trojans are going to cash in this red zone trip. The back's got it. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
He's got some room. Can he get there? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, SC. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Running with purpose. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. What I've been always impressed with is defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He'll hand it off. Football comes out. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Throws a bullet to the right. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And it's complete downfield. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. And the Trojans will line up here on first down and goal. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds this defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Southern California.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's got it inside the 15. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Testing the right side here. He shreds the tackle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Noles will kick it off to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. Tackle finally made, but it's a big gain. Moves the ball to the 48.
I hear the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Caught in the backfield. It's Allen. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Play action fake, looking to throw. He's going to take off. Finding space at the 20. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Bulldozing his way past tacklers. And he takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag now. And of course, they'll decline the offsides penalty, and the touchdown will stand. Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And now the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Kromenhoek. Trying to create outside the pocket now. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
First and 10 play coming up. Receiver in motion now. They give it to the receiver on a jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Discipline, discipline, discipline. That's the key to this defense right now. Great job against the jet sweep of staying out wide and not giving that receiver much room at all.
Quick throw to his receiver. And he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Catch made down inside the 25. Touchdown, USC. And the beatdown continues.
What a touchdown here by this offense. I'm going to tell you something. This is what separates the men from the boys right here as a quarterback. He knows he's going to get hit. Looks downfield, keeps his eyes focused, makes the throw, takes the hit, and they get the touchdown. Beautiful.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he fields it inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Catch made on the out route. The defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Looking to chuck it again. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back.
Here's the throw deep downfield. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Pressure is coming. Under heavy pressure, takes a shot as he throws the ball. And this is dropped. Would have been. Game, but he could not collect it.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's going to take another shot right here. And the ball is picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Solid game, moves the ball to the 43.
Hat on a hat up. Job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it second and medium. To the air, it's Cromenhoek. Escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And he drops back in the gun. He's running out of time here. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play.